Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That jab doesn't score. How about that time counter shot? Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Beautiful counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell sometime.
And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Let's get it started in round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Perfect counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights.
Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he just missed with that left jab. So much firepower here. A perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the heat.
Oh my God, Johnny! They're in trouble! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a...
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.